Today we're going to jump into the big topic of Christmas gift giving. It is just the beginning of November, but people are already making their Black Friday plans. I'm over here at Walmart. I put out a question to some friends to see what were their gift giving styles, your traditions, your style, the whys and why nots that you do certain things. And I want to share those with you right now. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lisa. I'm the Catholic Marathon Mom, and I make videos on YouTube because I believe that if women renew our spirits in big and little ways, that we will be transformed, and we will even transform the lives of others. I am super excited because this video is part of a collaboration started by Audrey, the Fit, Fearless, and Faithful Mom. She has a super channel. Audrey is a really awesome woman. She loves sharing her faith. She's a wife and a mom. She's super fit and has lots to share. She's a marathoner, and not just a marathoner like I am. She is a Boston qualifier. Yeah. And she had the idea to come together and make a video about Christmas time and Christmas gift giving. I'm gonna put her channel link in the description box below, and I would love it if you would please go over there and check her out. You will be so happy that you've seen her video and that you're gonna subscribe to her channel so that you can get more of her amazing videos about faith and fitness put together. First friend that responded back let me know that, yeah, she had never really thought about whether they had a style or not, but very much like us, used to go all out when the kids were really little. They'd get really carried away, but that now that their kids are older and they don't seem to need as much, they try to get them one, quote, good gift, the one that they really want, within reason, and maybe a few other things that they might need. Their family also always does stocking stuffers, something small, funny, or silly, and they also always do a gift that's for the whole family, like a game or a puzzle. Stocking stuffers for them is something like funny socks or something that fits their child's interest at the time, like reusable straws, like when one of their kids was really concerned about the sea turtles. My next friend let me know that traditions was more of what she was thinking of, that they gather for breakfast, they spend some time together first, and then everybody claims a seat around the tree, and someone takes on the job of dispensing the gifts, and that they often use silly references or nicknames on their tags, and there's generally some oohing and aahing, especially if something was particularly beautifully wrapped. And if in the gift giving someone got a game or music, they often give it a go later on that day together. What I found was that half of the people that I asked about their Christmas traditions and styles had the same component, and it was 3 gifts. And I had never considered this. So this friend wrote me back and told me that they give their kids 3 gifts. And then they would write their letter to Santa, and that as the parents, they would get them the things that weren't necessarily pricey, but then the big gift came from Santa. So they have 3. They'll get something fun, something that's clothing, and then something that's electronic, music, or art. And then they've got their tradition for their stocking stuffers too. Toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, deodorant, shampoo, and always Christmas candy. And here was another friend who had the same tradition of the 3 gifts. And she said that they do 3 gifts for each child, just like the wise men gave Jesus 3 gifts. And they also include that on Christmas Eve, they get to open a present, which is always new pajamas. Then the 2 presents on Christmas Day. Another friend said that basically they just try to keep it at 3 gifts each because, again, Jesus only got 3 gifts. My next friend was talking about what I was talking about, that, hey, the frugal life can really play a role in the gift giving, and they actually have a big extended family, and they exchange gifts with those extended family members. So they've always kept it minimal, just 2 or 3 smallish, meaningful things. And one year, she mentioned that they tried to emulate that, quote, what everyone else does, and bought them a bunch of toys and such, and it ended up not being really fun for anyone. And now that her kids are older, it's a lot easier to keep it simple. And she mentions, don't even get me started on that elf. My next friend mentioned that they also give 3 gifts per kiddo because Jesus got 3 gifts. And it keeps their minds from going crazy with the idea of endless gifts. The kids also do a Secret Santa for a small gift in their stockings for each other. Then they do 3 things giving as a family. And some of their examples were giving to Mary's meals, sandwich making for the churches in the city, shoebox blessing drive. They bake at the Ronald McDonald House or make cookies for the Kairos ministry for people in prison. For our family, we've tried a few things over the years. We used to go all out, but the frugal life became a necessity in our life, and that became a huge blessing to our family, to our children. The kids made each other gifts, and we focused on a few gifts per kid. And I have to tell you, they proudly have those gifts hanging in their rooms, and they refer to them as their very favorite gifts. And these are ones that they made for each other, or they painted for each other. And it has really turned the whole idea of Christmas into a just love-filled gifting experience. Okay, guys. I don't know what it is about me, but I am easily overwhelmed by all that abundance inside the store. There's everything, and they're barely unpacking the boxes for Christmas. And I think that's what I'm trying to get at, is that abundance is actually so burdensome to our spirits. Let's see if we can find a way around that this year. Being intentional about your gift giving at Christmas is going to bring a lot of peace, a lot of joy in your own heart and that of your family. Trust me, it will happen, because the more and more they realize it's about the time that you're getting to spend together and the effort that you put into either handmade gifts or really special gifts that maybe they are expensive, but it's that one special big gift that they get. It will be so meaningful. My husband and I, we even have heard the question about, ask your kid, what did they get for Christmas last year? Or what did they get for Christmas 3 years ago or 5 years ago? And to see if they remembered. And the majority of kids, they really can't remember. Unless you make it very memorable, because you're giving a few gifts, or those meaningful gifts, or those traditions that you're going back to that they remember from when they were really small, that they can flip through albums and find those pictures of you guys doing the same thing. The hot cocoa, the cookies and milk, the special meal in the morning, waiting for everyone in the stairwell and not coming down without everyone present. Life is hard. The holidays can get crazy, but we can take these little steps prayerfully and joyfully to have a smooth Christmas season. If you like this video of going shopping, there's another video that I recently made about going shopping for fall fashions with my teen. You can click right here and you can see that next video. God bless you guys.